Good morning, trading world. It is August 4th, 2022, and this is my pre-market outlook and technical analysis for day trading the SPY. The title for today's outlook is We're Almost There, but meanwhile, bad news is good news. For a while now, I've been waiting for the SPY to hit somewhere between 418 and 422 area to level out so that I can start forming some swing shorts from. On the way here, I have been taking advantage of the falling VIX and buying bull VIX call spreads. Meanwhile, take a minute to think about what's actually going on. Most stock earnings guidance has been bad, and companies are slashing their workforce by double-digit percents and enacting hiring freezes. And on top of all of that, we are in a rising rate environment with inflation out of control. Does this sound like the beginning of a new bull market? Guidance is out, or are you waiting on the NBER to rearrange the facts for you and give them to you super late? We are in a bizzarro world where bad news is good while we wait on the next Fed decision. Any other reasons you see for such a rally? Prepare for rejection today off the main channel high 416, and then a super booming up day Friday, getting back up to and through that same level. I guess that's all I had on my mind this morning, so let's get to the key levels to watch today. Alright, here we are back with the key levels of the day. Starting on the resistance side. Our Jack resistance, which will be very influential today, is going to be the 415 to 416 area. This 416 is that main channel top that we're in. So it's going to be pretty hard to break through that today. Our queen resistance is 417 to 418 level. Our king resistance is 419 to 423. Even if we don't break through today, keep these levels in play for Friday. On the support side, we have our Jack support at 414 to 413 area. Queen support 412 to the 411 area. And then King support 410 to the 406 area. The main thesis for today is bullish, closing above the 414.45 with a projected target high of between 416 and 423. Our alternate thesis is bearish, closing below the 414.45 with a projected target low of between 412 and 406. The current major channel we are in is 397 all the way up to 416. Again, that's that 416 level that I keep talking about that's so pertinent today. The next major channel above is going to be 416 up to 425. I am expecting a rejection off the 416 channel level once or twice today before a possible breakthrough on Friday. Then on Friday, that's when I will be looking for that breakout and all-out effort up from the depths set overnight or early Friday. This all-out effort should get us to peak into the next major channel above 416 between 425. with that, let's get into the scenarios of the day. Alright, here we are with the first scenario, and actually our first two scenarios, the probabilities are the same basically. So we're going to start with the range day structure. We could look to set a decision area high boundary around the jack or queen resistance area, then chopping back and forth to lower the rest of the day with a possible chop back up toward this 416 level later or towards the end of the day. That's our range day structure. Alright, our second scenario is our rounded reversal day type structure, which also has the same probability as our first scenario. Our rounded reversal day type structure, we could get a continued push lower toward the jack or queen support area, finding our midday chop around either the queen or king support, before spending the same energy we use coming down to go back up the second half of the day. We also want to be aware of a vice versa warning on the rounded reversal day structure, because what we could end up getting would be the actual opposite, which would be a continued push higher toward the jack or queen resistance area, finding our midday chop around that queen, or I really don't see the king resistance area in play today, but we would get our midday chop somewhere around that queen resistance area, and then a move with the same type of force that we use going up coming down the second half of the day. And that's our vice versa warning on the rounded reversal day type structure. Alright, and our last scenario is our trend day up. On our trend day structure, we usually have a gap up, and that means opening above the previous close represented by the blue line. But after the cash open, we start with a fade back toward that previous close and find support on or before that previous close. Then we begin our uptrend for the morning. This is the best time to trade, also known as our golden window. We will find midday chop around either the queen or king resistance area. Again, that 416, 417 area will be very important. We'll see if we get a head fake to start the second part of the day, looking like we're going to continue the uptrend, and then at some point a fade into the close. Now, today, because we have a jobless report, let me figure out, we have jobless claims coming out at 8:30. This could impact our starting point for the morning. So I'm also going to place a vice versa warning on the trend day up. And that vice versa warning on the trend day up could look like this. We could get a trend day down because jobless claims could kick us all the way down here below the previous close. And if it does that, we'll look for a pop back up toward that previous close, and then we'll find resistance on or before that previous close, and it'll be the exact opposite, finding our golden window with the trend down and finding our midday chop around either the queen or king support area. We'll look to see if we get the head fake to start the second half of the day, looking to continue to trend, but again, it's a head fake, and we get a pop up going into the close today. So that's the vice versa warning on the trend day structure. So I hope this helps being able to prepare for what day type we're going to have. And again, to me, the most important job as a trader is protecting the capital that you already have, and we do that by knowing and understanding the risk that we have in each position and managing that risk in accordance to our account size. I'm going to close out today, as always, wishing you a positive trading day. I hope that happens for you. Have a great one.